Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? Boy, Mr. DDG94 back with another reaction video today for the react to. Do you remember these weird shows from the 90s? Do you remember these weird shows from the 90s of 1999? Do you remember these weird shows of 1999? So this is another failed TV shows of the 1990s, man. So we went from 98 to 99, and I think we'll go back and try to redo this whole series with this person on their channel. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get right into it.
1999, a year when boy bands ruled the charts. The world was gearing up for the turn of the millennium, and everyone was hoarding canned goods because Y2K was about to obliterate our computers.
The stupidest shit ever.
We count down 5 of the weirdest TV shows from 1999. A celebration of strange concepts, bizarre premises, and the unique charm of a decade unafraid to get a little strange. Whether they confused, delighted, or outright baffled, these shows reminded us why the 90s were such a wild time for television. Leave us a comment below if you remember watching any of these. So weird.
Demons come from every side. In the darkness is the light. Out of the shadows of my life. In the darkness is the light.
Released on January 19th, 1999 on the Disney Channel as a mid-season replacement, So Weird became an instant cult favorite. The story follows Fiona as she travels from city to city on a tour bus with her rock star mother. Along the way, she investigates the paranormal and solves eerie mysteries. Fee's brother Patrick is a skeptic who doesn't believe in the supernatural, while Clue, a laid-back free spirit, adds a dose of humor and charm to their adventures. The show took inspiration from The X-Files, Scooby-Doo, and The Partridge Family, blending these elements into a unique mix that birthed So Weird. Interestingly, Henry Winkler, the Fonz himself, served as the executive producer, adding an extra layer of intrigue to its creation. There are plenty of reasons why this show earns its place among the weirdest TV series, and it's not just the title. What really set So Weird apart was its ability to shift from lighthearted family banter to downright nightmare fuel in an instant. The tonal whiplash was unusual for Disney Channel programming, particularly for younger, unsuspecting viewers. By the time season 3 rolled around, most of the main cast had left, and new actors were brought in to keep the story going. Despite its bizarre premise and occasionally unsettling visuals, So Weird remained thoroughly entertaining. The series ran for 3 seasons, totaling 65 episodes. Today, you can relive all the paranormal adventures of So Weird on Disney+. Farscape.
I think I remember
It doesn't take long to realize that Farscape is delightfully weird. From its over-the-top costume design to its bizarre, otherworldly puppets, the show fully embraces its strangeness. Produced in part by Jim Henson Company, Farscape follows John Critchen, a modern-day American astronaut who accidentally flies into a wormhole during an experimental spaceflight. He's picked up by a living spaceship inhabited by a ragtag crew of alien beings, and together they embark on wild, unpredictable adventures across the galaxy. What set Farscape apart from other space shows of its time was its unique blend of comedy, pop culture references, and the Henson Company's signature puppetry. The result was a visually and narratively distinct series that developed a dedicated fan base. The show aired for 4 seasons on the Sci-Fi Channel in the United States and 9 Network in Australia. Unfortunately, it was canceled before its story could be concluded, leaving fans with a cliffhanger ending. However, Brian Henson secured the rights and delivered closure with Farscape: The Peacekeeper Wars, a mini-series that served as the final season. As strange as Farscape was, its die-hard fans remain loyal to this day, many still campaigning for a continuation of the series. The show's legacy lives on as a beloved entry into the world of science fiction television.
I remember this show. I do.
There may be others on that cliff.
Yeah, people used to fuck with this show.
Not anymore.
Beastmaster.
Once more! Surprise! Surprise!
What the fuck?
I've come back to settle the score.
Premiering on October 9th, Beastmaster was loosely adapted from the 1959 novel The Beastmaster by American author Alice Andre Norton and the 1982 cult film The Beastmaster. The series follows Dar, a warrior who has the ability to communicate with animals. Dar roams the land protecting creatures and searching for his lost loved one, accompanied by his friend and scholar Tao. Along the way, they encounter demons, wizards, and a slew of bizarre supernatural challenges. While the premise had potential, the show was notorious for being as weird as it was dull. Despite its slow pacing and lackluster storytelling, Beastmaster somehow managed to run for 3 seasons, a feat that remains its biggest mystery. Shot primarily in the stunning landscapes of Queensland, Australia, the show leaned heavily on its natural scenery to create the otherworldly feel. This gave it a visual appeal and somewhat offset its narrative shortcomings. Though Beastmaster may not have been a critical darling, it still carved out a small, loyal fan base during its run. For those seeking a mix of sword and sorcery tropes and unusual storytelling, it remains an odd footnote in the world of fantasy television.
Why won't you talk to me?
Like, nigga, I don't know you.
100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd.
I'm Eddie McDowd. I'm a dog, and I talk.
I think I remember
Premiering
this.
on October 16th on Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
Eddie McDowd delivered a truly bizarre premise. The story centers on
I remember this because they, who let the dogs out? They had this as their theme song, bro. Just used to, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like, was this on Nickelodeon or was this? I was thinking this is on Nickelodeon or this is on Disney. Yeah, I remember this. Shoot, it ain't really hit for me, but I fuck with dogs. Like when I was younger, I fuck with dogs heavy. So anything with a dog on it, I'ma watch it.
Eddie McDowd, a high school bully, who, while pelting a dog with rocks, is cursed by a mysterious man known as the Drifter. As punishment, Eddie is transformed into a dog and told he must complete 100 good deeds to regain his human form. In an unusual twist, Eddie teams up with the only person who can hear him speak, the last kid he bullied. Together, they navigate the challenges of Eddie's canine life, while trying to chip away at its monumental list of good deeds. The cast featured some notable names, including a pre-Sweet Life Brenda Song.
So, how's liquor sales going?
I was just ready to start it.
Yeah, cool. But I wouldn't bother trying to sell around here.
A post-Pete and Pete Danny Tamborelli as the creepy neighbor, and the smooth comedic voice of Seth Green as Eddie the dog. While the concept of a talking dog may have felt a little off, the show managed to entertain with its quirky humor and heartfelt moments. Despite its odd charm, 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd ran for 3 seasons and 40 episodes. Unfortunately, the series ended without showing Eddie completing his transformation back into a human, leaving viewers wondering what may have been.
Oh, baby, the big bone with the mind of its own. Excuse me while I drool.
The Lost World. The Lost World follows the adventures of a group of explorers stranded in a mysterious, uncharted land, teeming with dinosaurs and other perils. Loosely based on Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's 1912 novel of the same name, the series took plenty of creative liberties, resulting in bizarre storylines and eccentric characters that set it apart from other adaptations. The show initially premiered in the summer of 1999 on pay-per-view via DirecTV, before finding a broader audience through syndication. It's probably the only series where a dinosaur could show up at your front door after being ordered on pay-per-view, a marketing strategy as weird as some of the episodes themselves. Despite its quirky narratives and sometimes campy tone, The Lost World maintained a loyal following and managed to run for 3 seasons, producing a total of 66 episodes. The combination of prehistoric creatures, high-stakes adventures, and outlandish plots gave the series a unique charm, even if it often veered into the absurd. Think Jurassic Park, but with a lower budget and a much higher tolerance for wacky subplots. While it may not have achieved a widespread acclaim, The Lost World remains a nostalgic favorite for fans of late 90s sci-fi and fantasy television. Well, there you go. There's 5 weird TV shows from 1999. Don't forget to leave us a comment below if you...
Alrighty, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. That's weird ass shows, bro. Weird ass shows, ain't it? They had one show that was on pay-per-view. What? Who's paying for a television show? Fuck out of here. But anyways, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, peace out.